The following contest is your WrestleRave Food Fight in Tomball main event! It is a singles match set for one fall, and it is for the WrestleRave Championship!
Well, here we are, folks. Here's your main event of the evening.
Here we go. Title match time in the main event here in Tomball.
Introducing first, the challenger from Coffeyville, Kansas. He is a WWE ID prospect. He is Cold Brew Cappuccino Jones.
Here we see the return of Cappuccino Jones to WrestleRave. Called his shot the last time we saw him, and he gets that shot here tonight. Could Cappuccino Jones be taking the WrestleRave Championship up north to the Fed?
I mean, he might take it to New York. Who knows? One thing that I have said multiple times in private company, on the mic, in general to fans, is that Cappuccino Jones is one of those guys you need to keep your eye on here, and not just the independents, because WWE took notice of this man.
I don't know who said that, but no, you can't handle it.
But he's going to have his work cut out for him, because he's going up against the heart and soul of WrestleRave.
Jacob, do you smell something?
Not in this venue.
I mean, it is open air, so that says a lot, but I mean, it's getting a little
funky?
Something. Yeah, it's a, you know, a certain something.
Making his way to the ring from Planet Dread, he is the WrestleRave Champion, the Pineapple Lord, Kenny Kalypso!
Well, Kenny Kalypso bringing the party here to Tomball, Texas with that WrestleRave Championship.
A long, hard road for Kenny led to that championship. And unlike some other belts that he may or may not have possession of,
oh, you gotta bring this up.
He did earn that one. I will give him his props.
Through blood, sweat, and tears, Kenny Kalypso has obtained that WrestleRave Championship, something that eluded him for pretty much years at this point.
Absolutely. To be perfectly honest, that belt should have been around his waist since WrestleRave X7.
And now it is home with Kenny Kalypso. This crowd letting him know that they see him as this WrestleRave champion.
Well, the crowd loves Kenny Kalypso.
I don't know if Ben knows what's in that cup. I'm not gonna ask.
Yeah, I don't think.
There's one thing you just don't ask a man.
Probably medicinal.
It could be. It could be. I know he needed a backiotomy at one point.
See, I ate the pineapple. I did. I got you.
Oh!
Hey, don't give me this.
Yeah, Cappuccino Jones not making any new fans here tonight. I feel like he maybe feels like he's made it, doesn't need the support the way that Kenny Kalypso does. He's going to let his actions in the ring speak for itself.
Well, you know, according to the internet, they like to say that, oh, well, WWE pays for them to do this and do that. I mean, Cappuccino Jones, you know, I don't think he bothers with any of that. It's more so the fact that he thinks he deserves and has earned his spot at this point. I mean, he did earn it to get here, at least. But then with with the WWE ID comes a sense of maybe entitlement.
Yeah, I'll tell you, he definitely has had a meteoric rise as of late, and definitely earned. This is a guy who, you use the word prospect, and that has a lot of connotations that come along with it. And the prospective future matches that we can see from Cappuccino Jones, the future that this kid has is absolutely astounding. He has a bright future. Now, are people going to like him along the way? Does that even matter? He's just going to show up and show out.
That's true. And I'll be completely honest here. I've wanted to see Cappuccino Jones in that top spot for quite a bit. But I also believe with my full heart that Kenny Kalypso deserves to be in that spot as well. So this is something we've talked about being a proving ground here at WrestleRave. This is also a proving ground for Kenny Kalypso. He's our champion, but he's going to go up against somebody who's been nationally recognized, and he's going to prove that Kenny Kalypso also deserves that top spot.
Well, look at the names that Kenny Kalypso has faced off against in his tenure. If we just go through his WrestleRave accolades, he's faced off against some of the biggest names you could ever hope for. And he continues to do that. He continues to face off against any challenger who steps up to him. He's got Cappuccino Jones in front of him tonight, and possibly, if he's able to get past Cappuccino Jones, he has an open challenge waiting for him from Robert Martyr. We saw that earlier in the show. There is, I mean, you leapfrog from one situation to the next. Kenny, his match card is full. Everywhere he goes, every day of the week.
That is true. And that's another matchup that I would love to see here at WrestleRave. Kenny Kalypso versus Robert Martyr, but we might get Cappuccino Jones versus Robert Martyr. We have no idea.
Either way, whoever walks out of here with the WrestleRave champion will have an absolutely stellar career as a champion here in WrestleRave. They all have the talent. And Kenny, I know Kenny better than just about anybody in this business. I met him the very first night I stepped foot in a professional wrestling ring, and I can tell you that guy has something special. I don't always agree with him. We have our disagreements at the moment. But at the same time, every time I see him step into the ring, I watch him a little bit more carefully because I know, just like you said, that it's only a matter of time before he's under those big, bright spotlights as well.
Well, definitely here under the spotlights here in Tomball, Texas. Cappuccino Jones was already pulling on the dreads of Planet Dread's favorite, Kenny Kalypso.
And now we're going to the mat.
No, you ain't getting enough. Sorry to break it to you.
Cappuccino Jones trying to wear down the champion. Strong strategy to keep Kenny grounded. Kenny working himself back up to a vertical base, and now pushes him into the ropes, shoots him off the ropes. Round and round, Kenny with the shoulder.
Kenny Kalypso danced a little bit. I mean, it's just, you know, it may seem like showing off, but Kenny is just always down to celebrate.
It's not even necessarily showing off. It's just he feels the vibes and he rolls with it. He's a very naturalistic individual. He does as he feels. He's intuitive, and that's what makes him such a valuable performer.
Listen, the vibes are immaculate here in our main event.
We got off on the wrong foot.
Cappuccino trying to maybe reframe things here with a tete-a-tete with our WrestleRave champion.
Cappuccino Jones not making any new fans, like you said. Just keeps going back to that. They're all kind of on Kenny's side here.
Well, the thing about Cappuccino Jones is you don't necessarily have to like him to respect his game.
That's true.
There are so many greats across so many sports who have been undeniably talented, who were also just gigantic pricks. Look at that, caught Kenny. Hip toss. And there's the vibes. Kenny feeling it.
Kenny going to the corner, taking it to Cappuccino Jones.
And that's the thing about Kenny. He will throw himself at you.
Kenny himself is a weapon.
And there, with the quickness, and the crowd firmly behind Kenny Kalypso.
It's time for the Calypso elbow.
Man, Kenny's got really high on that one.
Side to side on it.
Hey, where you going? Where you going? Where you going? Where you going?
Cappuccino Jones trying to take a little bit of a breather out to the outside.
You have to wonder if Cappuccino Jones maybe underestimated Kenny Kalypso. Maybe the ego is getting to Cappuccino Jones, getting inside his head.
Look, I mean, you look at Kenny Kalypso. He's not the biggest guy, but you know he's wiry. Wiry? Wiry.
Kenny is one of those guys who you don't want to find yourself underestimating him because of his size, because the quickness is there. And not only that, but I talked about his intuitiveness, the ability with which he can gauge a situation and do something that you're not expecting. He is a dangerous competitor because of that.
So Cappuccino Jones working the outside with the crowd, but Kenny wants a... Oh! Cappuccino Jones distracting our ref with a little bit of trash, and now getting one up on Kenny Kalypso.
Hooks the leg, 2. Kenny kicks out. And Cappuccino showing that open disrespect for Kenny Kalypso. This is a matter of Cappuccino Jones wants to walk away with another shiny prize. He doesn't care about Kenny Kalypso in any significant way. He just wants to embarrass him and walk away with something that previously belonged to Kenny. That's all Cappuccino Jones cares about at this point. He will do whatever he needs to get it, whether that means going for underhanded, devious tactics, or if he can win fair and square. However he wants to take it, he's going to go in that direction.
Well, he wants that WrestleRave Championship. I mean, this is TNA South. If we're going to make the connection with WWE, we might as well. They're already doing that at a professional level.
It's only going to be a matter of time before we see Cappuccino Jones on extended WWE programming, whether that ends up being Evolve or NXT, wherever he ends up on their main roster. Kenny Kalypso looking to hit that pineapple slicer.
Kenny throwing him to the outside, trying to get the crowd behind him once again.
It's not going to take much. As I said, Kenny is a champion for the people, by the people. Oh!
Big right hand from Cappuccino Jones.
And now Cappuccino back in the ring. Cover 1, 2, and a 2 count.
You count a little slow, my brother. I did just fine. That's a 2.
Cappuccino Jones taking exception to Ben's counting, saying that was 3.
What do you say, Kenny? He says he wants to quit. I heard it.
But now Cappuccino just torquing the neck of Kenny Kalypso.
Yeah, absolutely applying as much pressure as he possibly can. But Kenny doing his best not to succumb.
Well, he's trying to wriggle out of that as much as possible. I mean, this is a 6-sided ring, so there's multiple sides that he could go to, but none of them are available right now.
Yeah, Kenny between a rock and a hard place right now. He's got to figure out a way to maintain or get himself to a vertical base. You can see him trying to work his way back to his feet, trying to create separation there with those shots to the midsection. Kenny now with the break.
Oh!
Cappuccino grabbing the dreads, yanking Kenny Kalypso down to the canvas.
Come on.
Cover.
Hooks the leg, 2. And that's a 2 count.
That's 2.
Well, Cappuccino Jones going to get Kenny Kalypso back up. Oh.
Displaying that power. And
Kenny getting through it.
Kenny with the counter.
Oh, Oh, Cappuccino Jones flipping it, but Kenny Kalypso being on top of it as well.
Just a series of counters.
Oh, hard right from Cappuccino Jones, and now raining those elbows down on him.
Yeah, Cappuccino going for the ground and pound here.
I'm trying to tell y'all, he ain't no real competition.
There you hear Cappuccino saying he's not real competition.
Professional wrestling's caffeine.
The disrespect towards the WrestleRave champion. I'm not sure if Cappuccino Jones is familiar with Kenny Kalypso's game. Underestimate him at your peril.
Oh! Kick to the back of the head, trying to disorient Kenny Kalypso as much as possible. Wrapping his dreads around that middle rope.
I don't think I've ever seen that before.
That is a very interesting strategy, and now Ben actually might have to untangle those dreads. And Kenny Kalypso's at the mercy of Cappuccino Jones at this point. Ben can still give Cappuccino Jones that count, but, well, that freed him up. And now he's posing on him.
Cappuccino taking the time to gloat.
Kenny Kalypso's not looking great, but he's trying to fight through it as much as he can.
Yeah, Kenny firing back with whatever he has, but Cappuccino overpowering him here.
Kenny, give it up. Come on, give it up. What do you say? No.
Kenny Kalypso's not giving up yet. He said no.
Break his neck, I swear
Yeah,
to
it's
God.
very unlikely that you're going to see Kenny Kalypso give up.
What do you say?
His legs will give out, his heart will give out before he ever willingly gives up.
Come on, Kenny. What do you say?
Stop.
As you can hear the crowd chanting for Kenny. Everybody here behind the champion.
Big club to the back of Cappuccino Jones. Kenny with those back elbows.
Rocking Jones and now separated.
Oh, again with another elbow.
Yeah, Jones ran right into that one. Nobody home there.
Kenny getting him up.
Face plants him center of the ring.
Oh.
Yeah. Come here. Yeah.
The crowd once again behind Kenny Kalypso. They want him to end Cappuccino Jones.
And Kenny firing back with a rapid fire sequence of offense.
Oh!
But Cappuccino, there's where that tape study comes into play.
Kenny might not have got all of it. Cappuccino Jones capitalized on it. Oh, there it is.
That one connected.
Oh, taking him down.
And now Kenny into the corner. Rolls through. And Kenny fired up, feeling the adrenaline, knowing what this moment means against an opponent like Cappuccino Jones. And there we go.
Oh! Swinging through on Kenny Kalypso.
And Kalypso dropping like a bag of laundry.
Throw a boot.
Cappuccino back up. Kenny going to the mid. Oh!
Cappuccino bounced to the outside.
Now here we go. Kenny Kalypso being willed by our fans here at WrestleRave. Tope Suicida right there into the front row.
Diving to the outside. And the fans are loving it. Got to get this thing back into the ring. Kenny might be looking to roll it up here. Kenny perched atop that top turnbuckle.
This might be the
end. Oh! He got the knees up. Cappuccino got the knees up. And now, oh,
wow. Interesting string of offense by Cappuccino Jones. Cover. Wow, we almost had a new champion, Jacob.
Yeah, within milliseconds of a 3 count there. And you know Cappuccino Jones thinks that he had that put away.
2.99 for my Fire Pro players.
And Kenny still in this fight. Cappuccino probably wondering what he has to do to put an end to this thing.
I mean, where do you take it? Kenny will not go down. He doesn't stay down. That's the reason he has this WrestleRave Championship in the first place. He never gave up on himself. Where did he go?
And Cappuccino might be regretting saying that Kenny was not real competition, because he certainly has been thus far. Kenny with a counter.
Oh! Maybe looking for it again. Wow!
Kenny just absolutely planting Cappuccino Jones.
But Kenny might have expelled all of the energy that he had left on that finish.
That might have been everything that Kenny had in the tank. I know Kenny's usually all about the gas, but I don't know how much he has left.
Refs count as at 6. Both competitors trying to get back to their feet.
They're wobbly, but they're up. And now, center of the ring, throwing strikes.
Just some good old-fashioned haymakers here at Tomball, Texas. Oh! Oh! Cappuccino Jones taking a second to stun on him, but Kenny Kalypso capitalizing. Eat defeat.
He chin checked him.
You won't stay down.
Oh! Caught. 2.
Kenny Kalypso kicking out just in the nick of time.
Kenny Kalypso showing exactly why he is the WrestleRave champion. We've talked about the resilience, we've talked about the heart, we've talked about everything that Kenny Kalypso brings to the table.
Don't let her lie to you. Shut up.
You've got Cappuccino perched.
Cappuccino Jones wants that WrestleRave championship.
Oh, nobody home, off the ropes.
Running into our official Ben. Oh! But Kenny knocked out Ben, our ref. Checking on him. Kind of a role reversal here.
Yeah, I was about to say, Kenny really needs to be more careful around the referees. I'm not sure that, oh, come on.
Is this how WWE gets our WrestleRave championship? With a low blow to Kenny Kalypso?
And Kenny doubled over in pain. Now, Cappuccino.
You want to make coffee jokes to me?
Picking up his coffee once again. I can't imagine this is going to have a great ending.
Look what you got yourself into, boy. Stop playing with me.
Oh!
In the face!
Hot shot to the face of Cappuccino Jones.
And now Kenny returning the favor and grinding his beans. Pineapple slice. Kenny Up and over to the outside, climbing up to the top. Kenny ascending, gonna roll it up, and there's the hit.
Ben Steinberg now stirring, maybe.
1, 2, 3.
Wow!
Kenny Kalypso retains.
And still, WrestleRave champion, Kenny Kalypso.
What a match. What a contest. Kenny Kalypso walking away with the victory over Cappuccino Jones here tonight. Turnabout is fair play, and Kenny Kalypso remains your WrestleRave champion.